Welcome back to the channel, Hayabusa Patos Locos. Okay, today we're gonna change the oil on the second gen busa. Say hello to my new sticker. Alright, so this bad boy takes 1040, full synthetic. It almost takes the entire 4 liters. There's so many brands out there. As long as you get a good known brand, you'll be okay. I happen to use this one. The bike never complained. I like it. It's pretty pricey though. And the oil is green. You're gonna see it later. It's like alien blood almost. Right here, I'll show you a little bit what it looks like. That's the color of the oil. That shit's crazy, yo. Okay, next up we have the oil filter. Again, I happen to use this right now, the Tusk. There's KN, Original, High Flow. There's so many brands. The part number of this is a 138 for the busa. Right here, 138. And this is a crush seal for the drain plug underneath. I highly recommend to change this because if your drain plug starts leaking oil, which is located underneath the bike right here, and right behind that we have the tire. So if this starts leaking and that oil goes on the tire, that's gonna be bad news. So I do recommend to change this once in a while at least, if you don't change it every time. Now this is not the most pleasant job to do because you gotta take out this side fairing. Get all this fairing, it has to come off. But mine is a step more complicated because I have this crash protector, so I'm gonna have to remove it. I already made a mark here, so I know the exact same spot, put it on later. Alrighty, we're gonna watch the intro for 150th time, and we're gonna start on the oil change. Okay, take out this puppy. We got a bolt here, a bolt down here, and then we have a push tabby thingy. One over here, one on the other side. And then going underneath the bike, we have 2 more clippies. One here, one here. And we also have this main bolt right here. And there's one more clippy tabby right over there. And wish me good luck, eh? We have one more Sanamabisha right here. And now over here it has a plastic tab that points downwards, so you're gonna have to pop this up. And I'm gonna pull it outwards here. There was one more plastic thingy. Oh yeah. Hin hin hon hon. So this is the behind of the cover, what it looks like. This is the top plastic pin that I just popped off. There's one on the bottom. And then here on the radiator, there's a whole bunch of clippies. And this is the one that was pointing downwards, so it goes like this basically. And then this one, it came disconnected from the fairing. But that's okay because you could just remove it from here while this is still on the bike. But that's pretty hard. I tried to do it one time. It's hard to put it back together. That's why I recommend removing this. Alright, if you made it this far, congratulations. That was the hardest part of the job. We are going to start by removing the oil filter. And he's right here. And if you're a ghetto mechanic like me, I cut this 5-quart oil jug thingy. I'm gonna go like this, and that should catch all the oil. I think last time oh okay, I got it. I think I was strong the last time I put this on. This is a original filter. That's what I did last time. Got the new filter here. I'm gonna take some oil that's dripping, put some on the seal. It's kind of weird how I'm using the middle finger. I don't know how that happened. just happened. And then you just go by hand, kind of snug. Then kind of wipe everything here. I'm gonna use carefully a little brake cleaner to remove the oil that's left. Now I'm gonna loosen the drain plug. It's right here. It's a size 17. Oops, I dropped it, damn it. So if you want to be really picky, they tell you to open this filler cap when you drain the oil. That's just so it sucks air while it's draining, so it doesn't create like a vacuum. But no matter what, it's gonna drain. I don't like to keep it off in case, I don't know, what if something goes in there? Damn, it's filling that up. Okay, so while the oil is draining, this is a very wise time to add some antifreeze if you have to, because to add the antifreeze, you gotta remove this cover. So this is a perfect opportunity to do that. So what you do is you come on the other side, and the antifreeze level is right there. Okay, now the drain plug, it has a little magneto right here. If there's any metal shavings, of course wipe it off. Okay, now we're gonna remove the old ring seal. This puppy is pretty stuck, so I'm gonna use pliers. And then I'm gonna use a wrench. Oh yeah. Okay, this being a little tricky bastard right here. Man, that little fucker was hard. Holy crap. Okay, I got the drain seal. I like to have this flat part on the bottom here. And make sure that you take off the seal. If you don't see it on the bolt here, make sure it's not still on the bike, because some people use seals like this. This is a regular copper seal. So somebody could have used this previously, so this could be stuck on the bike. You don't want to use a new washer with a washer that's already there. That's like a leak waiting to happen. Okay, so this is on. I'm gonna install it on the bike. I'm gonna make it tight, not too crazy. Once again, you're gonna feel this washer crush though. You're gonna feel it like squeeze. Ah man, I made a little mess here. How come nobody said anything? And obviously make sure if you spilled oil that you clean it. You don't want to step on that, because that's going to be very dangerous. Okay, now we're going to be checking the oil from this glass over here. Now we want the bike to be pretty level when you check the oil level. If you don't have somebody to help you, what I do is I take a piece of wood. So that keeps the bike pretty level. It's not perfectly straight up, and you don't want that because it might tip over. It just has a little bit of a lean on the kickstand. Okay, so if I pick up the bike upright, be careful it doesn't whack you. That's kind of on the full. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start the bike for 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna shut it off for 3 minutes. Okay, we're back over here. Now if the bike starts smoking, that's normal. That's oil that's on the exhaust when while doing the oil change. So don't panic if it starts smoking. It's just burning that oil that fell on the headers. That's all it is. Okay, now I'm gonna make the bike level to check the oil level. Okay, that's almost where we want it. I'm gonna put a little bit more. Okay, and I'm gonna say that's good. To check the oil level easier, it would be best to use the rear stand and also the front stand at the same time. So that's gonna have the bike level, but I know a lot of people don't have the luxury to have two stands. Me, myself, only have the back one. I'm just showing you how to do it the poor man's way. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna double check here. There's no leaks on the oil filter and the drain plug. Make sure those are good. I have some rocks here from going 300 miles per hour. So I'm gonna clean these off and I'm gonna put the fairings back on. Okay, now I'm gonna give you a tip of a lifetime here when you put on the fairings underneath the bike. So where these two clippy tabs go, the fairing does not go like this one to another or like this. That's one thing. And another thing, it has two rubber thingies. They go through the hole here, obviously. But that's gonna save you a lot of hassle, because that could be a headache to line it up and you're like, oh, why isn't it lining up? Okay, another thing, of course, make sure this black plastic piece clips with the fairing again, nice and snug, because you don't want to have a gap here and have the fairing fly off on the highway or something dopey. And back over here, one last thing to look out for, make sure these two hoses, they're just vent hoses, make sure that they come out on this hole on the fairing. So this is how much oil is left, about half a quart. So that's pretty cool, because it's a hassle to remove this fairing every time, and maybe that's why Suzuki has that in the book, so you have to take off the fairing every time off. I usually change the oil at 3,000 miles tops. This is the first time I went 3,400. But if Suzuki says that's fine, then it's fine, because they're smart, those people, you know, they're not dopies. They're fucking engineers. But yeah, I guess sometimes they are dopies, because they could have made a axis thingy here to get to the filter, so you'd have to go through that trouble removing the fairing every time, but that's another topic. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. Once again, I like the sticker. Damn, that's nice. Next time it's probably gonna be these gold screws that I got. I want to replace some bolts with these. It makes a red and gold match really nice. As you saw over here, already put one to see how it looks. It looks pretty nice, because the stock ones are silver. They look a little dopey. That's it for today. Thank you for subscribing, because I know you will, and I know you're gonna hit a like, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.